Hey, New Life Church, this is Rob Davis with Living Branch Church. Just want to say thank you again for your partnership with us as we continue to reach people in Vail, Arizona. Yeah, so when we launched this church, really about this time, late January, early February last year, the world had not heard of something we now call COVID-19. And so the last year has been just one giant shift for us. But the beautiful thing in that is that when we launched, I think subconsciously we believed that we were being sent out to launch a Sunday gathering. And over the last year, that Sunday gathering has been pretty elusive, pretty variable for us. Sometimes we meet in homes, sometimes we meet out at a ranch, sometimes we don't meet at all. We just deliver a service into people's homes directly. And so, but in that, it's really reinforced that God sent us to plant a church, not simply a Sunday gathering. And so over this last year, we've been able to see and really come to understand, what does it mean to be a church? What does it mean to be a people of God coming together, bearing one another's burdens, grieving together, celebrating together, breaking bread together, being in one another's homes, and pursuing Jesus at the same time. And so that's been a true highlight and really a gift that COVID has given to us, is to say the Sunday gathering, which we're all kind of used to and we're pretty good at pulling off, that will come at some point. But in the meantime, God has called us to just really be the church and to serve our community, to love one another and to point each other to Jesus. And so we've been able to do that over this last year. With a daughter that is disabled and with living with autism, we knew right away that serving families affected by disability would be a really important piece for us as a church. It's also an incredible mission field. 90% of families affected by disabilities are unchurched. And so we have really just leaned into that to say, what would it look like to make Living Branch Church a place where these families could begin to feel loved and cared for, but also to have a place where they could call it their home church. And I think a highlight for us came just really recently. There was an individual on our team who just lives on mission, is the best way to say it. And they had a friend who doesn't know Jesus, and they had asked us for many months. We'd been praying for this individual, and admittedly, it had kind of fallen off my radar even because we had been praying for so long. And just a couple of weeks ago on a Thursday morning, I got a text saying, this individual is coming by my house tomorrow. They're ready to take this step with Jesus. And sure enough, Friday afternoon, I got a follow-up text saying they've trusted their life to Christ. And so even just yesterday, I was conversing with them. What does baptism look like? How do we move forward with baptism with this new believer? So those are the kinds of stories, and that's one of many that just continue to push us forward for the sake of the gospel. And we just couldn't do it without your partnership. And so we're so grateful for that.